Nintendo has finally announced their first mobile game, and it might surprise you. No, it's not a Mario, Zelda, or Metroid adventure. Nintendo's first mobile game is called Miitomo and is a communication app where users can meet and interact with people using their Mii characters. You'll be able to use your existing Mii, so it's kind of like a mobile version of Miiverse. Like other mobile titles, Miitomo will be free to download with optional paid content available in-game. It will launch on smartphones and tablets in early 2016. Nintendo hasn't made games for third-party platforms in decades, instead relying solely on their own systems like the Wii U and 3DS. Investors have been begging them to embrace mobile gaming for years. Nintendo announced that it would begin developing games for smartphones and tablets earlier this year after buying a large stake in Japanese mobile game developer DNA. Expect plenty more mobile titles featuring big Nintendo icons after Miitomo rolls out. Finally, we get to talk about a Nintendo mobile game. Here's my pal Marissa Roberto. It's not quite what we were expecting, though, right?
Yeah, like finally we get to talk about it, but are we excited to talk about what we're seeing so far? Not really.
It's like a total tiny baby toe dip into the water here, right?
It is a little toe dip, it's true. I'm a little disappointed, but I do love Tomodachi Life, and I feel like this kind of looks like that's what it might be, but a smaller, very condensed version of it.
I think this is Nintendo really investing in me, right?
For sure.
And saying that this is going to carry on, I think, with the NX and future Nintendo platforms and future Nintendo mobile games. So that's kind of interesting because this was all sort of brought about by the Wii, and this could have been the end of all of that with this new partnership that they have with DNA, but it sounds like they're going all in, and maybe stuff that you buy through this Miitomo game will take part in whatever the Mii extension becomes in other titles out there.
Yeah, that's the key word, though, that you buy.
You buy, yes.
Because it's going to be freemium, I'm sure, when you buy stuff in the game, because that's the way you make money now, via mobile. All these developers are noticing this and just jumping on board with that. I really would love to see more games like we just played Triforce Heroes, and that would be much better
that
on
would
an
work
iOS
in mobile for sure, and the Animal Crossing, the Happy Home Designer,
Happy Home Designer for sure.
Be a great mobile title
on iOS. So I'm hoping to see more of that with these games. I don't. That's why I'm a little disappointed with the look of this. But it's happening in early 2016 as well, so maybe they'll announce more things by the end of this year.
Oh, for sure. I mean, it was supposed to be this year, but they've delayed it a little bit, so they're working on it. You know, Nintendo's a pretty ethical company when it comes to what they offer for prices, and even if you're buying free-to-play stuff through some of their material or DLC packs, they're pretty, value infused, I think. People generally are very pleased with Nintendo stuff over the years, and I don't think they want to disrupt that as they enter this new market.
No, of course not. I'm a huge Nintendo advocate. I love these guys. They've given me so much joy over the years, and I can't imagine that being taken away jumping onto iOS.
I mean, the cynical, posse out there will not have it if this is just a cheap cash grab.
For sure, and you know that I will be the first to call it out if it is, definitely. But I believe in Nintendo, and I know that they're going to give us something. So I just hope it's something that's totally tangible and that I can use moving forward.
Can't wait to learn more about that. But right now, we've got to throw to Jose and Sophia. They're reviewing Blood Bowl 2.
The Rundown is brought to you by EB Games.